Alright. You seem to have everything set up. You seem to be good to go. Inventory is looking completely disgusting. So let's see if we can't do a different kind of grind. A good old inventory grind. Before I do this, I kind of screwed myself on this earlier. So let's do it as a blacksmith. I was always doing it as another class, and then you don't get the XP for it. So when you do the decent stuff for your challenge, you should always, you know, endeavor to have it on that. I could keep this stuff. So I only got ready. I don't really plan on doing healing if I can avoid it. So this should be no, okay. It is not. Therefore we gotta pay attention then. The Sky Deep is now. Got some more healing gear. Some maiming. And I can lose 705. I think some of that underkeep stuff is going to be pretty good. Ooh, excuse me. 735 is good. 725 is good. 666? No. No good. Normally I just decent all of it, but some of my classes are going to need some of this, so as we begin our walk to 760 or area of item level. So everything below this underkeep. Nope, there's still more stuff. Because it's all sorted by inventory item, not location of where you got it. Wait. Fuck off 690. I have to switch to my character and start throwing on some of this gear. I have a healer to 100 yet, because I don't really heal. Be discarded. I place back in inventory. Alright, that's all that stuff. It's all extras. Put on these. Nothing yet? Alright. Well. Monk is at 724. We still have quite a few pieces that are less than I do. And it's a new week, so I can get more stuff. As far as our Aetherwell, I missed one day of doing Alliance because I didn't have enough time before work. but we are kind of there. So let's grab high level. Hold on. Hold on. I'm so used to waking up past 10 o'clock lately with the baby that I forgot none of this is reset yet. Let me double check. Okay, the only one is expert, and that's because I can't do that. Let's see. Scholar is by proxy of Summoner, which I haven't really done any of the quests for Scholar. I don't even like Scholar healing. It's not for me. We got our Phantom Knuckles, which this Aetherwell quest will get us to the glowy version, I believe. Trials don't really move it. The trials are good with the daily. Well, look, I'll end up getting the freaking hell on rails. Actually, I don't think I can. Strictly on the grounds of, yeah, I'm not 745 at all. I'm just a couple away from Mistwake. By couple, I mean 11. We're not gonna be getting that one for a minute. Underkeep's not bad. I'm not good at the Meso terminals. In fact, I would venture to say that if I get that one, it's a bad day. This week's not bad. You can do it with the trust and just follow them around because I'm still not good with the mechanics. But let's go to the gold saucer and get that stuff done. Smart thing to do would be to utilize the roulettes on something that needs experience. Put the tomestones to get the new weapons so I can get the, you know, these. Hey! This is when I wish I was recording. So we made a fun short. Nope. Nope. That's acceptable, as I don't really really need it or care about MGP because technically none of the things I want are. I thought about switching my weapons to the Titania weapons because I decided to do a bit of testing with Ben and we found out that we could actually pretty easily and efficiently solo or duo Titania Extreme. I imagine more people makes it easier, but for us, it was just being him and I and never your. It's a Randall. Hello, Randall. Oh yeah, I can't do this shit unless I'm on my homeworld, and the queues are ass on our homeworld right now. It is not the ideal time. Randall, I hate Meso Terminal. I think it's Meso Terminal. The one with the frickin' boss that, like, nullifies your ability to see stuff. Oh, Aetherwell is this. Okay. Coffee fit done. Basically, you do your dailies, but also you can, no. Wait, then. There you go. You can do your dailies. It's your high leveling, your trial, your alliance, and your normal. Yeah. It's the new weapon stuff. But the thing they did in here that doesn't screw you over, so if you want to grind it, you could actually just spam high level dungeons repeatedly and fill it up. You get a big bonus when it's your first of the day, and you don't have to do it as the class with the weapon. None of that matters, because it's how I leveled my monk. I just did it, my roulettes, so... And then once this step as well as the Atmos step are done, you no longer have to... I don't think you actually have to repeat any of the quests, to be fair. Because I didn't get asked for the one that cost me a lot of money. So, I'm of the mind that once you complete it, it's just turning in the green tomestones to get the weapon like the Mandervilles. How we used to do those all the time. So, you get like a 500 to 800 bonus, plus depending what one you get. Like if you get like a 90 or even 100 or whatever dungeon for the high levels. Yeah, 90s is where it ends. You get like, was it like 600 for a 90 dungeon? Because I got dead ends with Meteon and everything. Like I got that dungeon as my first, so I got like 1300. So then the prospect of 10,000 is not that bad. If you get like Snowcloak, it's like 400, but realistically the trial to me and the alliance raids are going to be the more annoying. Still need like 12 demi ammo. Oh no. I found the Cult Crescent, and there's a thing on the... Really? Alright. There's a thing on the wiki that it tells you what fates / critical encounters will drop that Atma, so you can specifically target it, because you can't trade in the over numbers. So if you get like 4, it doesn't do anything for you. So once you get 3, if you're spamming it on a Cult Crescent, you can just get it done quickly. At least that's what I did, because I was like, all right, I need to see if there's a way, and there is. So I was like, cool, I'm gonna give that a try. So what I ended up doing was I had that list out, and it's like, all right, I need an orange. Boom, that one drops an orange. That way all of my luck is funneled into getting that orange. That was the other thing, is my last 2, I needed 2, I think it was 2 oranges. And I logged on, I was talking with Ben, and I'm like, all right, I'm going to finish this step today. Because once you do it once, you're done. And so far, I haven't needed to do the other steps in between it, which were just costing me 600 bicolored gemstones, so make sure you keep that many. And I want to say, well, I bought Ben's, so it was like 3-something million. But I didn't go like server hopping to find the better price, which probably would have saved me a crap ton. Or craft it yourself, which I don't have the crafters. And then you get this Aetherwell quest where it's just, hey, if you do stuff through the roulettes, like these 4 roulettes, boom, you can grind it out in a day. Or if you just only want to do it through your dailies, you can do it through your dailies. It'll take you like 2 weeks. But the more of the 24-man alliance raids you have unlocked, the better. Because the Crystal Tower only gives like 300. and the bonus gives you like 5 or 6. But if you were to get like the Aglaya one that we used to grind for leveling in Endwalker or whatnot, it's like 900 plus the 500 then. So you need a lot of 24 mans to effectively drown out the Crystal Tower. Otherwise you're just gonna get Crystal Tower. And I believe there was one, this is the Paradigm Breach one. That was one of the ones on the list that says it gives 999. I've never seen that one, so I was like, shit. But I also don't want to unlock Evilise, because I don't like Evilise's raids. Those and me get hurt a lot. This character can only do the Dawn Trail raids. So if I were to just say, hey, I'm gonna grind out the normal raid, join, I'm getting only these. The light heavyweight and the 2 M2s that I've done. Or the 1 technically that I've done. So it's like, oh no. Because if you get like Alexander, it's not nearly as much, but if you get these, it's a lot. So if at any point you wanted that one, just queue with Ben or me, because we only have access to these because we never unlocked any others. So like I don't have Sigmascape and all that stuff unlocked. So all I can get is these 6, which are worth like 400 each. So I unintentionally cheesed it a little bit. Even if I had no idea it was happening, I did it. I'm afraid to do these. I gotta do Hell on Rails, but I want to gear up my monk a little bit, because the only one who is geared enough, I believe, for Doom Train is my dancer. And I know I'm gonna dash my ass off of the edges of that platform for Doom Train. So I'd rather not. Also, I've been told several times that my character looks so adorable as a monk that's just punching with a chef outfit on. Yeah. It's a 745. It appears may take precedence over the display of hand gear. Yeah, because these look really cool when they're glowing, to me at least. And it's like, yeah, just gotta do this. And then I looked and I'm like, what do I gotta grind? And I saw it was Meso Terminal, and I'm like, what if I don't? Because I don't want a Meso Terminal. It was fine with the Trust, but that's because I use Speen as the proverbial stack marker, where I didn't leave her side. I was like, alright, while I learn these mechanics, I'm just gonna follow her around. But then she started running out of melee, so I was like, screw this crap, I'm gonna do it with something else. Just give me the dancing frickin' one. The dancing one's so much easier than, except for the part I always screw up. No, I got the one I'm on. Oh no. I forgot how this one goes.
What inspiration will you give me, I wonder? Welcome to Sugar Riot's Gallery of Terror! Perhaps I'll draw this.
Okay, so they're bombs. So run away. It's not the bombs with the wings that say, hey, the bombs are flying A.
And with a flash, Sugar Riot brings her work to life.
Flying bombs. So they're gonna fly that way, so we need to be over on this side. These should be the ones that cross. Oh no, it's the later ones that cross at the target. Ah. Damn.
Will the challenger be alright?
Probably not. They're all gonna aim at here. They're all gonna aim on the target. I'm gonna assume this is safe. Okay, I didn't need to go that far.
What's your favorite color?
Holy Christ on a bicycle. Goodbye, world.
An image comes to me. I hope you like it hot and sandy.
Yeah, it's the same thing, but with sand. Oh, the tank's disconnected. Oh,
The ring has become a desert.
that's tragic.
How about a little more sunshine?
Okay, that should be the dot.
When I think desert, I think of these pretty fellows.
Watch out. It's a veritable storm of needles.
There's something missing.
It's just easier to not be in the fight and run away. Who's second in aggro? Because they're the one that's going to take the next tank buster on the chin. And it ain't going to be me because I die.
Quicksand? Oh, you don't want to get caught there.
What? Sick bastard. Well, I'm just going to try to only get hit by one.
What's your favorite color?
Goodbye, friend.
When you can't decide on one thing.
Oh, we don't get LB3 because the tank's DC. Regrettable. Alright, we got bomb with wings and a regular bomb. So we need to give... Oh shit, wait, that's a bomb with wings.
What do you think of this?
Going to... Nope. That was a little bigger than I thought.
Ha! Effortlessly dodged.
Oh. Goodbye, friends.
What do you say to a refreshing riverscape?
Music is interesting. Alright, this is like the typical, if it's electric, don't be in water. If it's fire, be in the water. Leave me alone. I'm going here where I'm not going to murk nobody. Hey, stay on, that's it, that's fire.
The challenger's down. Is this the end?
It's just that thing.
This is no good. It needs a touch of thunder, a dash of downpour.
Oh, that stuff is really bad.
A thunderstorm has turned the waters muddy. How frightening. I hit you with your parasites. They're back on our feet. Let's see if they can stay standing.
Not me, yay. Oh god, it's a healer. Oh, they minted the hell out of that.
When
Respect.
you can't decide on one thing,
Somebody was eating it, and it was not going to be tasty. Like, let's be honest. Let me out. No. Alright. One's fine. I believe in these people. They haven't died yet, so I believe in them.
That's square.
The tank disconnected. GG.
It's all over.
Oh,
Until next time.
alright. I can't give you the commendation, and everyone left, so I just got the loot anyway. Love that. 10 out of 10. We'll happily do again. Just get all the stuff. Stop giving me 11s. I'm not putting any 11s in my gear unless I'm pentamelding, which I'm not. So, no. Was that part of that? That puts us at a few pieces, like that. Yeah, currently I'm catching up on them. I'm terrified of the next one because I saw what it is, and one mechanic in particular I feel is going, yeah. See, I knew it. As saying exactly why I was afraid of it, because I saw what the mechanic was. I was just like, I'm not gonna like this. Not gonna like this at all. And I knew I would be right. I didn't want to believe it, but I knew I was right to not like it. Alright, we don't need a helmet because we have Mistwake. We need gloves because we have not Mistwake. It should be striking, which is crit determination perfect because we don't want skill speed. Boots of striking. God damn, I'm saying skill speed. But it's rough. Yeah, that's kind of where I'm sitting when it comes to that. 740, 725. Crit, determination. Yeah, item levels winning out. I need a ring and a bracelet. A 740 ring. Yes, please. And a 740 bracelet. Yes, please. Insufficient gear and armory chest. Well, how's this? I remove it and put that on, and then nothing hits the armory chest. And you can bite me. 740. I went from like 719 or 21 or 24, whatever the hell it was. Beautiful numbers. And it didn't count as my reset, so that's good. Bacteria melding. Crit. It's directed. Getting there. Actually, all things considered, we just need pants. Like we get pants, we're set. We're already at an average of 740, but if we get pants that are 740 or above, we'll definitely be higher. Excuse me, Mender. I don't want to use my green tombstones because those are going to be my ticket to more of the phantom weapons. $600 credit. We slapping these. Now we can do Mistwake, yay! Pop. Yeah, see, that's at 26. So, like, just getting the down trail ones because I haven't unlocked the others. When this step is done, I'll probably go through and, like, make it a point to unlock everything. But it'll be way easier to max out all of these grids, especially normal raid, if I don't have Alexander's 20 freaking raids to influence what I'm gonna get. There's like one fight in Mistwake that I still get hit by all the time. It was 755 per chest piece. The thing that sucks is gonna be it. Swap over to Genova to tag along, but I think the locked travelers cause too many people. Honestly, I still have less than a minute transfer time, so it's really not that bad. Are you tagging along for the dailies, or are you tagging along for, like, Mistwake? I can do my expert now. Yay! The only thing that sucks is the other one that is expert. Oh, yeah. What part were you? Oh, and for whatever. All right. I can switch back. It's not gonna be. It's not a big deal. It's just the only place I know that has decent prices and good queue times, at least at present. Turn home. Halibut may take up to several minutes to complete. I don't think I've ever had it take longer than a minute. I've had, like, I believe a minute or just shy of a minute. It's got infinite queues. There is a moment where it does have infinite because, my god, there are some where I'm like, ah. We've been in queue for an hour and 20 minutes here. Party Finder's the way to go. There is a limit to Party Finder's kindness, I guess we can call it. Every time I open it, there's not much going on in there, which is fine. Doesn't need to have a world of stuff. Under the queue time. That is absolutely true. But there's things I can't do on other data centers that I can do only on my world server, like retainers. He sold all his stuff. No, I took all the stuff off. Most of the stuff I already have, so it makes just go in and trust duplicates so much faster. And then I only have to click on the stragglers. That should be the butler guy, or the leatherworking guy. This should be alchemy, technically, and this is culinary. Which are my first person. I don't think there's a world where that actually sells, but I do have shit I want to sell, so. Yeah, no, I didn't think so. Good. Like the vendor to trade the tier 1 of these is gone. It's like, nah, I needed that. Vesper Bay Aetherwell tickets. Dark Knight. Where's that inspiration? One day I'm gonna have to sit here and do this. This should be the last thing offending. We'll see if it's aiming. Nope. 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 Stuff it up. Alright. Next, breaking it all down. I think my desynthesis skill would be higher, but it's not. On some people, it's like that one's in the 200s, but others that's barely move because I don't really have those broken down. Doke. Black Meech. Now you tagging along if I spam these for my well? Because that's kind of what I'm leaning to doing. How much red? It's like, I like this one. That's only 2-star or 3-star. Alright, let me know when you're done those, and I'll start slapping around. I guess in that time I can work on this. He says very begrudgingly. I thought you said you... Damn, you did those quick. Alrighty. That should be good. I level. Oh, you're doing pastime. That's fair. Remove these. Let's have those there to track it easier. I'm used to having so many more crystals than this, but I haven't done any of the stuff. Let's see. Boop. In between the queues, because like you said, some of them are infinite. Honestly, I don't think only a handful of times I've ever waited above an hour for anything at any point in me playing this game. Wow, hundreds of times I've had to wait an hour. But like here, typically it's anywhere between 2 seconds and like 20 minutes. I don't care if you put me on another place. I'm strictly here for crafting. Oh. After 30 minutes or yeah, no. I mean, there's a degree where this is a lot worse. Alright, let's spin it. I still have yet to get the warp loader. Hey, what do we get? Oh, that's fine. Alright, what crap am I getting now? Why? This is the second time in a few weeks. Want to say. I think I got this one technically last week. I think it was Wednesday's stream. I got this one as my... Remember, don't AoE the frickin' guys in the first one. We all die. I know you're on Black Mage and now you're on Sage, and I'm like, huh? That took me a second. This Aetherwell has cursed me with doing things I haven't done in so long that now I'm gonna like habitually AoE because most things don't have a detonate effect. You want infinite Q? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, the red mage is 50. Did you ever choose the... Was the dye color also with the letter P? I can't remember if you had done that or if that was just in the beginning. When you were trying to make everything just have a P. Give me that. I was like, I can't remember what color your dye is. All right. Those roots are. I want to stand. I want to stand in that specific spot. Anybody ready for the arm of the destroyer span? Alright, time to use the AoE it puts on us to murder all the ads. I'll explain it if we end up dying. I don't know. We'll find out. Oh, they're gonna chase you, Randall. No, no. Hi, Randall. I refuse. Never mind, I don't refuse to die. I have no choice. I wanted to be like, yeah, don't press any AoE buttons. Exactly. They popped and you were out. Bring that shit on all y'all. Oh, bring it on. Heck. Yeah. I can take it. Randall wouldn't let me take it, at least. His goal in life is to always just have a shield so he doesn't actually have to heal. If the shield's big enough, I don't have to do anything. Alright, I'll click it for the tank. I guess. I guess I'll be that guy. Exactly. Healing's overrated. Made it. The guy I watch a lot on YouTube for Final Fantasy stuff, his name's Cider Spider. I've mentioned him in other streams. He has a saying, because he plays a Scholar main, and he goes, I can just admit this whole mechanic, because taking damage is cringe. So in Randall's case, it's healing. Like, why bother? And then you get a crit shield like that, and you're like, well, shit, what do you want me to do? Did not make it out. Kind of like how they have mechanics in play where if you don't end up taking damage, you just don't get the vuln stack. Like, those are like the funnest things to me, because it's like, you know what, I would have had one, but I didn't take damage. Now we murder the ads. Well, technically we got the little spirit ghost that we gotta keep away from the stuff. But like, technically speaking, this guy is a pushover. So, I mean, the little minion guy is basically as tall as me, if not like a little bit taller. Only a little bit. You're welcome. All right, cover me, Randall. I'm going in. Call me lawn dart. Give me. Hey, I said give me. Yummy. Oops. Well, Randall's healed me as the sole surviving DPS millions of times. This is nothing new to him. Back to punch. Back to punch. Just run. My keyboard typing so many more letters when I just hit N once. I'm gonna punch it. If you were a tank, we would have pulled the entire thing up into the wall and gotten the noob healer, and then the healer would have been like, what the hell? That would have been our luck. God forbid I was a healer. I would have somehow found a way to click ass eyes and killed all those ads and been like, oh shit, as I hit the deck. Now you see why I was always a tank main, though. Because it was like, hey, everyone's ready to go. We're just gonna go. We only zoom out here. Additionals are what? Gimme. Crit that man out of his life. Ah, I'm out of dashes. There you. I stand in the middle. Do it. Almost stand. Oh, good thing I didn't press LB. That would have tickled. I wanted to. I was thinking about it, but that was gonna be an awfully ugly amount of lines on the head. Here you go, Red Mage. All right. Okay. You can pop that every time I come in here because that's gonna get annoying pretty quick. Trials. Just let me know if you need let me know if you need me to stop for a minute. Otherwise, I'm just gonna click through them super quick. It's okay. We're gonna get the frickin' stupid one. Maybe a dance fight. Kill me now. freaking hate Titania. And I did this on extreme. Mostly because we wanted to see if we could. And it was on my book, and it was the easiest thing on my book, which is saying something. Ah. Suddenly I have to go. Oh no. Oh no. Those are words. If it weren't for the fact that I knew you were joking about suddenly having to go, because if you had any inkling of it, you would never put yourself in that predicament, at least intentionally. And so I was like, me too. Suddenly I don't want to be here because of Titania. Yeah, I don't want her facing me either. Sign up for that. Splashing. I'll go in this one. This is singing a song that is forbidden. What is he singing? This is not quite how I imagined this going, but we'll stack with Titania in the Fire Fist. That's fine. So, I'll give a little bit of a lore reason as to why I don't like Titania. When Shadowbringers launched, and I got to Titania, it was just Randall and I. Randall had to go, because it was about that time. And I was like, well, I'll get to the trial and I'll try it, you know, whatever. We wiped so many times that I grew to hate this song so much that I hate the boss. The boss is not inherently difficult, but I hate the boss so much because I'm hearing the la 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 in my head for so long that I just hate the boss by proxy of it. Like I said, not inherently a hard boss fight. I would like to flint strike, but she don't pick me. I know, I didn't. I was just like, Ben will have this thing open. Alright. Don't worry, I'll face tank this thing that I don't want to be tanking. That is perfectly okay. Oh, thank God, they took it away from me. So normal, it doesn't matter what order you kill them in. But when you're two-manning it, it matters a lot. All right, it should be the counterclockwise, not order of things. It should be like mustard, blah 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 blah. Now somebody with the taking this one again, aren't I? Feel my bones. You love me some Titania. Agreed. Oh, yeah, I'm attacking this one because I ain't going over that way. All right now. Penis tank. I want LB3, but it's dying so fast, so I'll save the LB3 for time. Why are you trying to kill me? Okay, good. Because it's there. Did LB3, no one did it for the trees, so. I made it. I made it to one. We're good. I was safe over here. Why did I second this myself? I saw Randall and I was like, yay, someone who most likely is faster reacting than me, more often than not. Oh, almost make it out of there. Thank God. Get me out of here. Sure. More and more unattuned Aether shards in the area. Why are you telling me this? I mean, that's fine, but like, why do I care? Ah, look at that. 2,900 now because of getting a semi, like, Pen and I got Titan one day and then, was it Garuda? So it was like, Garuda and them are only worth like 50. So you kind of have to rely on the first of the day to carry you for the thing because grinding it otherwise is problematic. All right, Randall, I'm giving you the option as a friend. Are you sure you want to join normal raid? Because actually no, I haven't done the quest yet. I was gonna say, because there's a possibility we get the one that I saw that I don't like and the one you said you don't like. Gotta get a format and do limited leveling and such. Exactly. You get people that you know can smash through it and just click, 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 click. Like you get a tank confident enough the healer confident enough, and you just pull everything in the game. I do want to unlock it. That being said, because there is a distinct possibility that we get Mr. Petrify poison, like Mr. Brute guy again. Also, ow, 2,400 to travel. No to that. The last time I spent that much. Because I do want to work my way down to those raids, and the only way to do that is to actually do them. But if the roulette gives them, I can't be too mad. I'll get you 2,300k health, or 230k health. The Dark Knight is not up to there yet, I don't think. I think my Dark Knight's barely 21, 210, maybe even, not even. I know with my food buff, I go up a lot. Yeah. And if I have my food buff active, yeah, puts me at 21. I need my food buff anyway for my monk, but yummy. Yummy numbers. Oh yeah, they're mean and don't let you go that way. He met him and I thought Meteon. I'm like, what in the shit are they doing here? Okay, I almost went live yesterday. But my schedule is now back to... The schedule is now back to Tuesday to Saturday, officially. Yeah. That's where my all my classes are, so I don't have a million buttons over here. I just don't want to open it every time to hit teleport, so I kept some stuff here, but all my crafters and all my regular classes are just sitting there for when I want to have that. Alright. Let's not get Cruiserweight M3. Right. Click. 13 minutes. Oh my god. Wowza. I have 469. Only 1,100 more until a weapon. Well, technically, it's like 1031, but whatever. And I could be a weapon. I can have a weapon on Dancer, or I can have a weapon on somebody else that said weapon. I have the options. I think Dancer and Viper are I think what's sad is my summoner being so close to 100. I just haven't pulled the trigger on finishing the level. God. God's in a stretch. Tell you what. I'm in 38. So now my monk's my highest geared. Went from being not even 100 yesterday to being 100. But I kept as much of the Mistwake stuff that wanted to drop and the other stuff. From like Underkeep and all that. It was like, hey. The only thing that's bad in my pants. And I should. Yeah, I can't do Hell on Rails yet because it's not 7:45. So close to finishing 7.4. And then my streams are going to consist of something else once the gearing part is concluded. It's going to be doing old dungeons / trials and whatnot for mounts. I'm going to get like all of them from Heaven's Ward, all of them from Stormblood. Which, if anyone watching wants to participate, you're more than welcome to. I figure if we get enough people. So. Exactly. The newest raid's 770. But you're limited on how many you can loot. So it's like, I kind of gotta make sure I do, like, say, okay, my chess piece is the worst. I go till I win 4, like I unlock all 4 and I just only roll on chess pieces. Because if you don't win one, you technically don't loot it, therefore you can just do it again. It just depends on if I want to do those raids that many times. Eee, I like this one. Only at the end do I get a little messed up, but otherwise this one's fun. I even tanked this. He is fun. He was fun at first, then he got a little stressful, and then he was fun again.
The Upstart's cruiserweight campaign begins.
Lost track of where I was standing. I just like the frog part because it gives you a buff for doing good.
Dancing Green is pulling out all the stops with these.
Look at you two in sync, just running away to not cleave each other with cones. Brings a tear to my eye.
On the dance floor, everyone's a star. Bask in the spotlight and burn, baby, burn.
Yeah, it's when they do this with the frog guys running around that I'm like, ah.
Will the challenger be all right?
Hey, tanks. Say what you guys. And immediately get the hell away before I end up getting murked. Like, leave.
Come on, show me your moves.
Could have got hit by that. Two and switch our move.
Amazing, they clearly anticipated that attack. You're up, dancers! Let's turn up the heat. Try to keep up now.
There's no damage here, so there's no reason to cast.
Beavers, take it home. Can the Upstart keep up with Dancing Green? tomorrow. Let's finish with style. You're burning up the dance floor, baby. Back to it, dancers.
Yeah, these guys. I always thought it was just always the middle was safe, and then I found out it was far from the truth. Everyone went south I had to go north.
Show us some electrifying moves.
Oh, right, it's 4. My brain said 2. Oh, I screwed up from there.
Challenger's down. Is this the end? Bask in the spotlight and burn, baby, burn!
Will not be baited this time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bam. I actually did the face correctly with the guys in the hot damn. Not like there's one that's always melee. Oh, I knew it. Enough LLB goes, that's not gonna be great.
Dancers, take it away! Yeah, baby!
This is ballsy for me to do this right when this is going on.
The night's reached a fever pitch! All eyes are on dancing green! Dance like there's no tomorrow!
There is no tomorrow. You're dead.
It's all over. Until next time.
All right. Oh, Jesus. These cops need to go away. They're getting on my nerves now. $3,400. I don't think I have 4 pairs of pants. No, I have 1. Well, if I do this. Hilarious. I don't think I have anybody who can benefit from any of this right now. maybe my tank can. Wrist earrings. They're both 710. Skill speed. Skill speed. Okay. Okay. Cruise rate 4 bunch to get the weapons for all of the classes. Yeah, it's bracelets. Put them in the inventory. Put these on. There. There. Now we got 229. I got like, yeah, and 500 green tomes. And then you got, yeah, you just have to run it 4 times to get the stuff. And then 500 of the red. The red and green. Puts you at 780 for that one. And then green for these ones, which are 750. So it's technically 5 item level. So until I finish the stage for the relic weapon, technically that raid stuff is better by a little bit. Okay. So if you still have more HP than me if you had a food buff on. God, my direct hit is so low. So I know it's not on any gear, because this is where I have one piece of Occult Crescent, 745. Because it's so much easier to survive in Occult Crescent when you don't take half your health for one screwed up mechanic. At least such is the mindset. Yeah, what is your warrior in? Like, same thing, or? Oh, that's right. I didn't want to put materia in the pants because then I just have to freaking remove them. Be wasting a possible. Didn't know if technically you had more health on one versus the other, but that kind of stuff seems to be gone. I haven't even unlocked the new raid, so I'm technically not going to get a weapon for quite a while. Yeah, warrior has more because warrior. But if I finish the Aether weapons, I think they go to 7 something. But then you need 1,500 more of the greens. There's one person looking. The tank. What would be? I hate alliance raids. They just do. Alright, you ready to tank an alliance raid, or are you gonna DPS an alliance raid? I think that's the only one I have left for my Aetherwell that I don't have 11 minutes. I said that, but then I became main tank and I didn't ask for it. Like no one else put their stances on. And so no one had stances on, and it was just kind of messy. So I was like, you know, I'm fine. Because we, to put it into perspective of how messy it was, for anyone who's watching and or knows. Yeah, the Ueno first walk, yeah. But it's up against 3 Crystal Tower dungeons, because I have no other 24-mans unlocked. That's why I was saying I'm gonna have to go through and unlock all the old ones. I think would be the better course of action. But it got so messy in said alliance raid that I ran yesterday that we got World of Darkness, and the beginning where there's 3 of the chimeras, we almost wiped. The dog with the belly, the frickin' Scylla run the orb to the tower, the hide behind the meteors, the ice one, like all those ones. That's Crystal Tower. The level 50 annoying one that we only ever seem to get, but I don't have any of the others unlocked. I can do that, I guess. Hold on. We're gonna try it. I'm not unlocking Evilise. I will die on that hill. Alright, we're going to... We're gonna go for these. I need to go to Kalusia. Wait for me to remember exactly where the hell Kalusia was. There it is. We're looking for word about Korma. I would rather get those than not do. Crystal over here. Yeah, good. So Randall, if you want to unlock any of these, now this is just to unlock the alliance raids, so it's not Crystal Towers. Because this should be the one that unlocks, according to this, the near raids. The ones that Ben said were very quick and you unlock very, very quickly. I suppose I'd rather get the near raid than yeah. I'm in Kalusia in the upper left. And it's word about Korma. Komra? Sure, whatever. That guy. Guy was just dead. This is one of the prerequisites, but Ben unlocked it. I think I literally just went to do dishes and I came back and he was already done. So we will take a quick stream detour from our normal stuff and try to unlock all the 24 mans. that are Shadowbringers and above, because I don't want Dunscath one from Heavensward, and I do not want Evilise. When I unlocked it, that's all I ever got was frickin' Evilise. And that water boss and the pillar boss took so damn long. I'm sure these are going to be no better, but it's better than... Because if we get them, they're like 700 of that wheel versus... it's like 300 or something. 315, 317 for the other ones. Personally, that's what I'm thinking. Clickety clackety, yappity yappity. Let's go. Not really sure I want to do the near raid, but you know, it's whatever. That's the other thing I unlock is the social quests for Dawn Trail and whatnot, because I could level my stuff way faster. Doing that and Cosmic Exploration, I could actually max out my crafters in tomorrow's stream. Especially if I only wake up at, you know, like 6, 7 o'clock, like I should, instead of 10 o'clock. Yeah. I imagine they are. I just remember, like, between that and there's so many ways to get good XP for crafting that between that and having my preferred world bonus still. So. Supposed to be 90 days, and I think I only have, I think I have, like, maybe, maybe a month left or so. Maybe a little over. My crafters are at 80s and mid 70s, so what am I doing? They're like underground. Yeah, okay. It showed down and then I stopped. I was like, there's an underground to this. I had the Ueno one. Which of all times I ran the Alliance Roulette. I don't know if it's because I haven't completed it or statistically a 1 in 4 chance that I've yet to get it. Alright, turn that in. And for the word of quest is done exactly. Like, I don't think statistically it's a very good chance. This quest line is for the Yorha raid. That's the idea. I should choose fast travel because it's faster. Already halfway there. Commit. We gotta commit. Like the Endwalker one, that's the one that people used to grind for the Aglaya or whatever it is. That one people ran 1,000,000 times because it was like 3/4 of a level each run. It's like that fist boss, so you gotta get knocked into the fingers and everything. Like, it was very quick. So. The manatee mount? Oh, there you go. Next. That way you'll have the teleport to just go north instead of all the way across. Because though it's all the way across, I feel like up and north is a little easier to do. No, no, you definitely finished the quest. You hear my little bean waking up, being upset. How much I love that I can mount up while running. I just constantly forget that I can do it. I spent so long of just not being able to do it. Plus, if anything, this works great for me because I think the dwarves are the crafter society for Shadowbringers. Proves nothing. Quest on the threshold, which unlocks the copied factory. Okay, so we just finished this quest. So we got one more after, and then every quest will say unlock. There you. Got a present for them. Activate that fight. I got a present. Oh, other side of the rock. Ah! Didn't make us immediately run away. There they. If I can make it so I only get Crystal Tower like one every 5 times that I do the other one, I would probably be more willing to queue for the raid roulettes. Normal raid's easy enough. Here we go, the quest for the raid. Enter the tunnels. Skip the cutscene. The copied factory now accessible. To pee or I want to play through near, but that way. Realm of the Gods. You already have that raid unlocked. The Aglaya one. Because you ran it with me all the time because it was the fastest way to level up. It's 2 quests. This one and the next one. Oops. Well, I guess it's a good thing I didn't really need that tab anymore because I just closed it. Or don't. No, I do my society, so I'll do that. Perfect. There you go. Oh, I got that form. I just punch. Hopefully this won't be a too quick or too short of a detour. Oh look, it's me, but spelled with a Y at the end. Well, near the end. I'm gonna be fast to do this as dancer. Just dashing around. Dash, Peloton, sprint. I have a bard hat, but that's only because I haven't bothered to do the glamour to get it back. Being a chef hat. I just like the big hat on the wall of hell. It's hilarious. Saints. Well. Beagle Gra. I do it again. Enter Glaya. Perfect. So that's Shadowbringers, and then there's Endwalker. Yeah, there you go. Now we got 2 out of 5 chance to get goals. Right, you're on your tank. 10 minutes. Okay. Now I yet again attempt to go back. Oh. I attempt to go back and grab some experience on my craft. Technically, yes. I've just never gotten the Weno. So like I don't even know if you can get it, but I also don't know if I met the item level requirement from it, and that's why I never got it. There's a few. Yeah, 695. Yeah, no, I met the requirement quite a few of the times. Maybe like the ones where I wasn't 100, but okay. Stellar missions. What crafter is the lowest? Goldsmith by 1. Yeah, unless your accessories don't show up. Yeah, typically you are very much well on your way. If not exactly there. What was that? No, I don't need that anymore. What is my... Oh, yeah. That would have been fun. Why is this failing? Oh, because I don't even have a fucking offhand. It is a goldsmith. Goldsmith, I'm 74. So what's the yep. I have plenty of the other stuff. Like I have plenty of the gear. I have like all tombstone gear for my my stuff. So like it's not the end of the world. Innovation. Waste not. Is it preparatory? Generation groundwork. Perfect. And we got that lucky each time because that'd be pretty easy to do. To the point I'd almost macro it, so I can just click the button once and be done. Generation groundwork. Let's make 2, so I need. Wait, hold on. Keep forgetting that part. Easy stuff. While we wait for the queue. 1.2 million. Creation, groundwork. Oh. I mean, it's so fast to do it this way. You just have to be willing to sit here and do it. And if you're willing to sit here and do it, you can easily max out your crafters. Or even at least get them to 90. Getting them to 90, you can do, you know, your grand turn-ins, you know, your custom deliveries. That's what they were. You could do those a bunch, like This 100% buff has made it so I'm upping these crafters at all. Otherwise, I wouldn't even consider it. Like fishing, that's also something I don't want to up. I want to do that, but I have to get them to 10 first, and that's what I don't want to do. Yeah, exactly. All you realistically have to do, too, and it's so sad, is go to the place, open your craft log, and just make something you can buy for like 8 gold a piece. It's that easy. It's like Ishgardian Restoration. Really, really good way of doing it. If you want to go farm the materials. This gives you the materials. The only thing is you don't make money off of this unless you know, get the tokens from the wheel spin. Like, you can sell that kind of stuff. But typically speaking, this to me is a much faster method of leveling crafters. Because you get all the stuff. If they didn't give you the stuff, I would be Ishgardian Restoration and collectibles the entire way. Like, I wouldn't even bat an eye at the idea. I would just be like, alright, let's go find collectibles. Alright, I ran out of stuff. Let's go back to Ishgard. Ooh. They're leveling up. I mean, also so am I, but that's fine. I'm sure there's a much more efficient way to do it in the least amount of steps possible, but this is also just as fast. Well, like, just boop. Just casual half level for what equates to a few seconds of maybe like 20 seconds to maybe a minute, depending. Unless you get any lucky procs. Also, crafting stuff at the highest quality definitely helps. Oh, I didn't even need to do all that. Order 52, because the more of these you've done, the more likelihood of getting ones that are worth like 800k are there. Well, I didn't need to do all that either. Repair, slap one of these, veneration, and groundwork into oblivion. I also probably just reflect. Boom, 76. Trust me, buddy. I know I'm not of the rank, but I know it doesn't also matter. The craft finishes before I talk a big game and then it not need to be done. Greater strides if I wanted to. Dun, 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 dun. It's just a craft one. This. Click until it's 100%. You should work. Two. Because like once you hit 80, it's like, hey, here you go. Throw on all your 80 gear. It'll be when I hit 90 and that stuff. It's gonna be a little harder to do because I have no idea. Like in that same token, I could also just do levy quests. Farm the stuff, turn them in, and level up just as fast. I'd just rather not, because I'll just want to buy my way through, and it's not gonna help me buy my way through, that's for sure. Oops, nope. This one. It's almost 77. Yours is the higher. Drafting up by storms, almost done. Hey, halfway. We're 70. $744, yes, please. Like the part that's gonna get me in trouble is the stuff like that too. like it's gonna get me in trouble is when they want you to have certain moves that are from the quests, and I ain't done them. Because they scale to you, so as your stuff gets better, it technically gets worse. So you can still do it in the same kind of stuff, but if you don't have a food buff, you are going to struggle. Or if you replace your gear. But technically speaking, you can do it in every 10 level bracket, like 51 or 53 to 63 or 63 to 73. Like you don't actually have to change out your gear all that often. Veneration's only 172 progress. Like I'd love if that would fade off my screen a little faster. So Randy, do you think we're in an infinite queue? Or do you think it's actually gonna pop? Perhaps. Who knows? Exactly. We don't, that's for sure. $621,000, so 1.2 million per turn. It's now 7:02. Good to pop out. All right. Hopefully I can. If not, it's not that big a deal. Did a vast majority. Eventually I'll just have to sit and do like an afternoon of Alliance raids to catch it up. It is the one that every guide I looked at, so I didn't have any bad information, basically said that's the one that falls behind the most. I completely see why, so I'm not going to be too surprised. $78. The other thing too, these timers should not get slept on because they're worth a lot. My carpenter's at 82 because most of them have been the star, so it's worth like a lot, and then you turn it as high quality and then it's even higher. So Okay. Let's switch back to monk. Our stuff's still copacetic. Switch back to goldsmith up while we wait for our cue. Try to double dip as much as we can for timing. If I get an intense synthesis proc, I can just use that and then give me 900. Works for me. Work on our crafters a bunch until the Q pops. That's all. I've been meaning to sit and work on these. I kind of been saving it for when the baby doesn't want to sleep. Because I could hold him and then just do this part. Over and over and over. Like realistically, you just need one hand, so I can hold him with one and then click these macros and whatnot with the other and be all set. Let's gather the tools out of the way. Easy. I could have just done this to finish it. Oh well, not that big of you. Remember. $790. Okay. I guess. Six, eight. Eight it is. Changed up the course of the next video. Oops, should pay attention to that. Still enough to complete it. Yeah, I changed up that video. It's gonna be kind of just a talking video. Talking about stuff while in the background there'll be some footage. Artemis. Artemis is the stream kitty of the day. What are you on? This one doesn't actually need me to veneration. Like we do. This one. There will be a moment where I change up the game we're playing. It's not gonna be for a little while, so no one's got to worry. That's like, oh, I like Final Fantasy. Yeah, it'll be good because the game that'll likely get switched out for is not coming out for quite some time. So there won't be a dramatic shift. It won't go from you know, MMOs and turn-based to a shooter. It's just not gonna happen. I don't even think the game that I would likely switch it out for has even a release date, so we're doubly as good on that front. This one. Or for the fact I can't just do this rotation the whole time, I would just only have those buttons on my bar. That is not the case. Why not? A fraction of an XP point. Oh, damn it. Good proc. Sick. Think. Make 2 of them. That's... Yeah, I want to play the Persona 4 like remaster that they're doing, except it's not gonna be out for a hot minute. So there's it'll probably be in Final Fantasy stuff unless I really feel like switching it. There was a moment where I was thinking Octopath 0, but on that one. Look, if there's maintenance or something during the stream, then I'll have something else at least on the background ready to go. Just like, hey. Work. Grand work. Also, I might be changing up my YouTube icon. I tried something and it kind of was a little interesting for the results. So we're gonna see. We's gonna see. Start gold 8. Now we're all in level 80 here. I don't know what any of this is about. Quickly carry there at the moment. So funny, I was like, there's unattuned. Like, yeah, because there wasn't frickin' Aether current or Aetherites in here either, so. Unable to teleport. Yeah, it figures. It figures. Alright. So we've got, you know what, let's do a spin on the cosmic wheel. Maybe we'll get the nope. Alright, let's grab this because I can sell the red dye if I get it. Oh, almost. Almost a ballroom etiquette. But 10 cordials are fine. Blacksmith's already 81. My fishing is 20, but that is strictly just because I've been turning in the Grand Company turn in for fish. And by that I mean I buy it off the auction house. Like, which ones haven't you done? A or higher, yeah. Well, I'm only at class C, so. Even if I wanted to, I. Level 11 pliers. Ooh, buddy. Blue spirit is on at least level 74. Good. Making double sure that I've got the right stuff on. Average wait time 26 minutes. Yuck. So I mean, like, if I were to if I were to go through and go look at the levy quests, being the perfect example. I can most certainly find an easy one, get the stuff, and then just bam, 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 done. Like, it is completely possible. Especially if you turn high quality with this buff, like, yeah, it's a lot. Which one you click? Gauntlets of Fending or Headgear of Casting. Gauntlets. I was like, you got this stuff, and you can actually like just focus in on it. Like I have 2, 6, 0, 2. So if I go buy 2 of these or 1 of these, I can technically make 1 pair, and then it'll be worth, call it 800,000, because it's basically, so 800 is 1.6, and then 100% again is 3.2, which is almost a whole level for 1 turn. Or if you can find them on the cheap, you can do it really quick. Blue Spirit Headgear of Casting is the same stuff. I was like, it's possible. It's very possible. I think this one's only 215k, so it's like a little rough. Oh, I'm kind of curious. I doubt there's anyone selling them real cheap. Like, it would be a very quick way to get the crafters. Blue Spirit Headgear. Blue Spirit. Well, it's offending. 75,000. Blue Spirit Headgear Casting. None found. 3,000. Yeah. But then if I were to go look for, I can just keep Blue Spirit Scroll. Works all the same. Tile. A lot of money. Then it's like, okay, then you need to go buy the ore and the slip, the stone, and then you have to go buy this stuff, that stuff, this stuff. So it adds up on the amount of stuff you need to do, but it's not the worst. What do we got for the stream? 2.5. Okay, we got a little bit left. Like, that stuff's cheap. Not great. Well, like, I can then buy that and then try to see, like, okay, how much is this leather? Metro. Not bad. Rose gold. It's a little high. I'd be willing to do. Yeah, like if you can find one that you can make very efficiently, then yeah, it's a crazy amount. No pixie plus. Mostly because half of the stuff I've never really broken down much Shadowbringers gear because I was out of Shadowbringers faster than I got there. So. Then to have the leather working, you get you make this leather. You do that. So it's like it's a flip and a flop, really. Could hop around and try to find a better better server prices. Like, oh yeah, these people are selling it for 10k for this item. I can just turn around and buy it. Or I could save money and just do, you know, things of that nature. You just go cosmic exploration and just click, 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 done. So that is the conundrum of upping the craftings. But then there's also grand deliveries. Like, probably Shire would be better. Never really stared and looked at it, see how green it was before. There you go, fermented juice. Go buy the stuff, turn around, craft it up, make a bunch. Custom delivery. We might do that for Armor Smith. Probably be the better. Baby is awake. All right, the baby says bye, everyone. We're gonna go get a changing, some food. So I will see you all tomorrow in the next stream. Huh? Okay. I will see you all in the next one. Probably tomorrow.